So for all that introduction, you're on the same level as Elizabeth Warren. I interviewed her for 23 minutes, and guess who forgot to unmute?
Oh,
me. So for that past 2 minutes, I was muted.
Oh my God.
So that's because you got me nervous.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Stop it. Why?
Because I'm just
I am
saying.
not on the same level as Miss
Elizabeth. Why not?
I don't know. Not yet.
All right, so we're going to have to start the intro over. The music just went off. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, everybody, this is James Jimmy Hills. And let me get the camera back on me. I'm the host of Java with Jimmy. And we are here this evening with Sheik and, oh, God, you just said it.
Shiaka.
And she is the CEO and founder of Parties from Above. And it is an agency or entity, a nonprofit, an impactor in the community that supports loved ones whose loved ones have transitioned, whether it's through homicide, whether it's through sickness. If they're not here, she helps them celebrate via a model called Parties from Above. And so I'm getting ready to bring her on camera. I don't know why this one don't want to work with me for some reason.
Yeah.
I'll just get you on the larger camera in 1 second, but go ahead and introduce yourself because you got your own crowd over on
they over there like
over on Instagram, like, and as long as they see you, then I'm good. I'll figure this other part out in the end. And what I'll have you do instead of there, but that I need you, they need to see your wonderful face. Go ahead, flip it.
I can't with Java. He's funny.
Listen, so go ahead and introduce yourself and let folks know who you are. And then as a Black woman, I always do this. You're moving in spaces of helping people. You're aware of what's going on in the world.
Yeah.
Let us know how you're doing.
So I throw free birthday parties for children whose moms.
Tell us. She goes right to the work. Tell us who you is first.
I'm Shiaka.
See, that says something. She goes right to the work.
Oh, sorry. I'm Shiaka. That's who I am. And you know, I'm an activist in the community for We Are Joint Venture and a lot of prison reform situations. I also, you know, throw parties for children for free if their moms and dads passed away. And I've lived in Boston my entire life. And yeah.
So we finally got the camera. Look at you. Don't you look beautiful? So wonderful. I had to get the camera fixed for this wonderful queen. So we're gonna get this shot together over here. And I promise, okay, there we go with both she and I. And so let me ask you, First, I'll be honest. One of the things that I wanted you to come on and talk about is sort of the status of our young women. You've worked with young women in a variety of ways, and you have adjusted a lot
Mhm.
in working with them. But from your perspective, what's going on with our young ladies, just in life? You can relate anything, with you as much as you want to. But before we get into the parties from above, I could not have you here
Mhm.
and not get your perspective, knowing some of the things that you've done in
Mhm.
community. So, how, from your perspective, what's up with our girls?
Well, I know back in our day, remember everything used to be like secretive. It wasn't like we I'm not gonna say we're better than anyone from
Mhm.
our era, but things were more secretive. You know what I mean? We didn't have the internet at 13, 14, and
Mhm.
being half naked on the internet. We didn't have those type of things. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And now we're like in a society where we have to be a lot more sensitive to everything. So you can't be like that. She can't wear that or whatever. Like we kind of have to roll with the punches and walk and tread lightly amongst. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Um, the kids, I feel like they're following the young girls. A lot of them are following what other people are doing, and people are praising the young women who are doing the most as
Well,
opposed to the young ladies who are, and then the young ladies who are doing what they're supposed to be doing, school, dressing, properly, or whatever the case may be, or trying to aspire to be the next doctor, the lawyers, or whatever. I don't feel like a lot of people shed enough light on the ones that are,
exactly.
pushing through what they're going through at
Hmm.
home, and they're not. I'm not necessarily. There's a lot of people that, right now, even adults, we blame the parents, the moms,
Yep.
but there's a lot of strong young women that push through whatever they're going through at home and still manage to go to school and
Hmm.
still manage to handle their business and try not to follow the crowd. And I feel like we don't shed enough light on those kids.
I agree with that. Can you give us some examples? Because as much as I think some people think they know providers, social workers, and whatnot, we can always use an update from folks that are directly involved or are having impact on the low. I know you get phone calls. I know you get, hey, advice, mentoring, crisis
Hmm.
situations, some of those things that are going on at home. And feel free to speak to even after the pandemic. Well, not after, because we're still, it ain't over completely. But from that perspective, like what is the status with our young ladies at home? Because homes, what we're maybe familiar with sort of the traditional homes, they're not what they used to be. And there's some good in that, but some of the impact of just what's going on at home from your perspective, how is that impacting our young women?
I feel like a lot more mothers are into the internet more than their children at home. More than their, that's just me. My
But
mother
this is
was
what
a
I want. I
yeah, because
want your
my mother was a.
perspective for a
So
reason.
let me keep it real.
Keep it. Listen, it's after
Let me
dark,
keep it
baby.
real,
Let's go.
because my mother was an OG.
Yep.
So the things these little girls are able to do or whatever, like my mother, I'm still from the era when my mother took us out.
Yep.
We went out to dinners. We did all those type of
Did you wear
things.
ankle socks and patent
Yes,
leathers?
I did. Yes, I did. I had the twisties in my hair, the bubbles, all that. But I just knew my mother was my mother and
Not
I
your
was the
bruh.
child, not my bro, not my sis, not none of that. My mother wasn't the one on the internet twerking. My mother wasn't the one, pulling out the phone and engaging in the phone or chasing men more than
Yep.
us.
Yep.
No offense to y'all that do that.
Yep.
Just that was our era.
Yes.
And when whatever grown folks was doing, we couldn't click a button and see what the
Okay.
grown
Yep.
folks was
Yep.
doing.
Yes.
And now I feel like the children can literally just click the button and see whatever they mamas is doing
Yep.
or whatever, you know what I mean? And it's starting to become so normalized. So there's some kids that feel like you did it. How can you tell me not to do it?
That's real. That's real. And I don't want to get into it's after dark. But I don't want to get because I really want you to talk about parties from above. But again, having you here, I know that you can speak to this authentically. I know
Yeah.
that you can speak to this from a real perspective. And again, thank you for the balance of kind of if that's you, it's no judgment, but you're naming that it comes down to exposure.
Right.
for lack of better words. Would you
Yeah.
agree with that?
Yeah.
There's a different level of exposure for our
Yeah.
young people with the internet and social media.
Right. And like I said, back then, parents kept what parents did away.
Yep.
These kids can go on and they can see their mamas fighting. They can see their mamas disrespecting each other on the internet. They can see grown women doing these things back and forth, and they are old enough to read these things, to
Mhm.
read these comments. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, we're just in an era where the mamas is just out of
You know,
control
I wonder, I was a
for
little
the
scared.
internet.
Listen, for the internet. And also, I was scared because Hulu or whoever it is was building up Freaknik. And there was this joke on the internet that y'all better sit down and tell y'all parents now.
Mamas.
And it wasn't, I heard it wasn't as hype as it was, but that is just, it's very interesting. And let's just keep it real for some of our, young women and moms and whatnot. Life be lifing. I think this is also an era, and I'm 52. And so yes, ma'am.
You look amazing.
I needed to put the camera back. Hold on. Let me zoom
Hold
in
on,
real
let
quick.
me see. Hold on.
No, I'm not going to put the camera back on, but I'm saying, no, thank you so much. But I also came up in the era where teenage pregnancy was
Definitely
very high.
Yeah, it
And so
was.
the result of that, and it's no judgment, if you are 30 years old and your child is 15,
Right.
that's real. Because
Yeah.
there's a part of them that, let's say from 15 to 21, they really, as a teenager, may not have had support. They gave up their life. And so they hit
Right.
30, baby's now 15, kind of on their own. And then today, it is kind of like, now I need to live my life a little bit. So are you in agreement there that is a perspective, that may be a perspective too of what's going on, not just with our young women and not just with moms, but just sort of in our society in general?
Yeah, some. And also, because I know like some people who were teen moms and they are like the best moms.
Yep.
Kids have gone to college and they did what they supposed to do.
Yep.
But it definitely was at an all-time high when we was growing up.
Yep.
I couldn't even tell you how or why, but remember that was a big thing. I noticed these young girls now, they're definitely on the path of can't nobody tell me nothing. No man can tell me, and you're definitely not getting me pregnant.
But listen, that is a good thing.
That's a great thing.
That is a great thing. And awareness of self, empowerment. We know that women, Black women, are the number one demographic of entrepreneurs. And so I think that's a good transition into parties from above. But before we do that, like, you gave us a little bit, but where with you're comfortable, I want to hear like a little bit of your journey. I've seen you in community, have an idea of some things you've done, but I would not, again, have you here and not for folks that are watching and have the opportunity, like, who's Chic in all of the wonderfulness? Like, who is you?
I am
Let's
lot.
go there.
I'm a lot.
We got time.
So I was like once like a promoter.
Yep.
I would bring out celebrities, promote female entrepreneurs and stuff like that. Like my friend who's on my live, she's actually a publisher. She publishes books for free. So every room I get in, I'm like, I'm a connector. That's what a lot of people call me, the dot connector. So I'll be like, hey, this person over here has this. Would you, as soon as you say, oh, I want to publish a book, I'd be like, Joanna. As soon as you say you're looking for artists, I'm like, Exit Fame. As soon as you're like, I want to get on radio.
He was my last after dark here.
That's my heart. That's my guy right there. I support him 100%. As soon as he wants to get on certain platforms, like, boom, I got you.
Yep.
Radio, whatever. Like I'm very subtle, but I know
you're a quiet storm.
Yeah, there you are.
Keep it moving in the background.
So anything that you want to do, I'm not gonna talk about it.
Mhm.
I'm gonna call the person right then and there. Oh, you want to go to this? You wanna be a part of this? Okay. Oh, I know this guy. Boom. Here, y'all connect. Like
you do it in real time.
That's what I do.
We're in Boston. I'm going to say this. Boston is a very interesting place when it comes to connecting, when it comes to collaborating, when it comes to support. And let's be fair, and you probably have a national sort of peer view of things. It's not just Boston, but we're here. And a lot of people say we're very unique about some things. And so you're, according to Jimmy's experience, especially being in this space now, you're atypical and you're unique. I can probably count on 5 or 6 hands, people that with 5 or 6 fingers, of people that move in the same space that I'm in. and would do that. I'm the exact same way.
Mhm.
You're talking about a men's conference in June, and I hear about somebody else doing a young men's conference in July. Well, can y'all do it at the end of June? Bring the resources together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that connectivity, it's much appreciated, and it's needed. And knowing that, you know, Exit Fame and whatnot, who was here, knowing that you have connections with him and doing stuff in the background, that just speaks to your character,
Yeah, definitely.
and who you are.
Because there's also like when I had threw an event and there was guys that had beef. I don't really speak on it much, but
Yep.
I called them both like I was their mama.
Yep.
And they came together under one roof
From your call.
from my call. And nothing happened.
So, and not far-fetched. You out here saving lives. Come on, let's keep it
Absolutely.
100.
That's what I'm trying to
Let's
do.
keep it 100.
You know, that's what I'm trying to do.
Okay, so that's sort of who Chic is in the person, and you know, you still giving us you know, 5th floor elevator. I want to get down to the basement. Jesus. So where you from? Where'd you grow up in Boston?
Dorchester.
What high school?
Phil's Corner. I went to Boston High.
Oh God, I forgot.
But it changed when I got.
You went to Boston High. Was it at the
Okay.
Everybody wanted to go there because school was from 8 to 12 or 12 to 4.
And they paid you to work. So that was that was the reason I wanted to go there.
Okay. Because they paid you.
Yeah. But then when I got there, that changed.
Okay.
Drastically. So then they turned it into a pilot school and they kicked all the troublesome guys out, women and men or whatever.
So did you stay?
I stayed. I didn't have no choice. My mother said, "You go in there."
And so you wasn't one of the
I wasn't getting paid. No, I went for free.
You went.
They changed the name and everything.
So you went before or after?
Yeah.
They was doing the stipends.
Yeah.
I didn't know they was paying people.
Yeah, it was like a vocational school.
Okay. If I were to ask you 3 of your favorite spots in Boston to eat, what are they?
Definitely Grace by Nia.
Definitely. Shout out to the sister Nia.
Oh my goodness.
Kind of on the spot there because you're a promoter.
I don't want to leave nobody out. What you call it? Where Chris did his what you call it, right there on Blue Hill, and they got one in JP.
Blue Hill,
the Spanish one.
Blue Hill and JP. Blue Hill and JP.
They got one in JP and they got one on Blue Hill. Well,
not Blue Hill. Norfolk Street.
Yeah.
The Mix. No, not the Mix.
Yes.
No, not the Mix. The Mix is Rufus in them.
Okay.
Top Mix.
Top Mix. Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Top Mix. That's
I love
2.
Top Mix.
Third one.
Cathay Pacific. I love going there.
I'm not going.
That's my spot. I love going there.
So y'all aren't here in real time, but if y'all could have saw my face when I was not expecting that.
Yeah,
so we're getting real. Okay, that's basement level. Okay. Cool. All right, let's jump to parties from above. You have done all of this. Where did the switch come from? Was there a personal reason? What was it that, and knowing you, I think you probably did it, went home, sat back, and like, ooh, there's a concept here. And not a concept in a thing of just a concept, but there's impact. Let's change concept to impact. You have an opportunity to have impact on some families. And so tell us the journey about parties from above.
So you want to know what kind of made me do it? You want to know?
Basement. Okay. I want basement, gut bucket.
So
good, bad, and ugly.
Okay. So my child's father was murdered at the barbershop and my son was with him.
Hold on.
I'm
sorry. No. You're good. You're good because I don't want you to transition to something so serious off of me. No, you're good. I want to be sensitive to you and not like make light of that. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my apology.
No, it's okay.
Yes, ma'am. So
when that happened, I was at work. I was a CNA on the side. Like I'm always doing something, promoting CNA. I always had to. I'm about.
Side note: watch today's episode with Darren and them, the PCA workers. Mm-hmm. They're trying to cut the budget with them.
Yeah,
that's another. Go ahead.
That's okay.
Yep.
They always treated us messed up. So actually, I could tell you a story about that too. But anyway, so when he passed away, first of all, one thing about him, me and Marcus, I've always was a crazy person for parties.
Okay.
And he used to just shake his head like, this girl is a nut. I'd make buildings out of the shoe boxes for like 1 year. It was like Ninja Turtles. And I made like, I took the tops of the shoe boxes and put little windows on it. And, took the cans and made that the little trash cans or
That they
whatever that
come
they
out of,
pop
or
up.
the, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And so he was like, yo, you're creative. You should like take this serious. And I'm like, no, it's okay. Did I just do it for the kids?
Yep.
My best friend, she lost her kid's father as well. He was murdered on the bus, in broad daylight, whatever. But then I just felt the need. I got, girl, we gonna make sure these kids' birthdays is straight. Like,
yep.
So that, I was just doing it for my for my god kids, my own kids.
I knew it.
And everyone was just like, yo, you're so good. So fast forward to one of my friends, Kima, she passed on. Unfortunately, her daughter found her. Her mom and daughter found her unresponsive in the home. But as we was like looking for, I guess they was looking for someone to do the repast. And people was like $3,000, $2,000, and
to help
to decorate the repast.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm like, y'all, I think y'all should give me a chance. I never did a repast, but I know I'm a creative person. But I'm like, if y'all get the banner, I'll get everything else. Cause the banners are like $300.
Yep.
So at the time, this young lady, I knew she was pursuing like graphic design. She wasn't really known. But I was like, yo, do this for me. And she did it, and she hooked it up. So she did it for free. She helped out. So we got that done. And then I went and I called up my guy, got some draping, hooked it up, spray painted flowers, made centerpieces. And when I tell you, people walked in and was like, who decorated this? And I'm like, oh, it's just me. They were like, where is your card? And I'm like, I don't got no card. I don't do this. I only did it for her. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So that her daughter could enjoy this, and her mom. And when they, just the feeling of when they walked in
to see their
to
faces.
see it, and we did it with like no money. Like I did it from scratch. I made everything from like Dollar Tree, but it didn't look like it. It looked, I'm just a creative person. It's just like someone who wears designer and they still look crazy, but you get someone that wear $5.
You can go to Morgie's and it's not the article, it's the person making the article.
Exactly.
Yes, ma'am.
So it's one of those situations, but everyone was just like, and then people started calling me to do it or whatever. And I'm like, you know what? No, I don't even think I have time, whatever. And I kind of push it to the side. But then when baby girl's birthday came, I was already doing this for my son because his father passed.
Yep.
Then you got my goddaughter because her father passed.
Yep.
Then you got the older children who was raised by the people who was murdered. So I went extra over, above and beyond for theirs. And now we have Kima's baby. So I'm like, nah, I gotta go all out for her birthday. Don't nobody do her birthday. I'm doing it. You know
yes, ma'am.
So boom. And then I'm like, you know what? Yeah, this is a thing. There's too many kids who's, after a while, people dwindle away when your parents die.
Yep.
We're adults and we've seen that happen within our own, So imagine the kids. And then there's like things that my son experienced that I didn't know how to, I don't know. Like it was just new for me because I never had to deal with a child who was with someone who got killed or his story started at my daddy got killed. He would be, he would be playing at the pool and he'll be like, hi, my name's Marcus, blah, blah, blah. Oh, my dad got killed. Where's your dad? Like, so with things like that, it's like so many children, there's more than just my son that's going through this. But on his birthday, he's having fun. It's just that one day your dad's not going to be there. One thing parents like to do is run crazy on birthdays. When they pass, there's no more of that. They're not going to go, oh, she needs a cake. Hey, honey, can you go get the outfit or the sneakers? It's no more of that. So I want to bring that part back into their lives because one thing everyone remembers is Christmas
and birthdays, weddings, graduations.
You know what I mean? Eventually I do want to get big enough to where I'm able to take care of that child for their prom. Or, milestones.
Yeah. I think the milestones is the best way to sum it up because we move on from people, lives and whatnot, and it's not anything intentional. But when people pass, those that are around them, there's the 3 weeks, there's the 3 months,
Mm-hmm.
then there's the 3 years. And if you
Right.
look at who was there in 3 weeks, it's 50 people.
Mm-hmm.
3 months is 25. 3
Right.
years, it might be 2 that are
Exactly.
checking in intentionally
Mm-hmm.
around a death. And
Yeah.
how are you doing? And so I wanted to ask you a question. Did you ever correlate that you going into this and the ability specifically started with the repass? Did you ever correlate that?
Just literally last week. Literally just last week. Because when I was talking to someone about it, and they was like, so Jakima's repass started you
You
on
with
your
the
journey. But no, I didn't.
yeah.
No.
And don't be surprised by that, because 2 years into Java with Jimmy, I realized I worked in medicine covering COVID, worked for Mayor Nino, the politics. I'm
Mm-hmm.
from community. And I
Mm-hmm.
sat there and I said, it's after dark. Is my mother on?
Hey,
Hi, Ma.
Hey, mama.
I sat there and I was like, oh shit. It really it hit me that all of those things came together. So one, don't be surprised by that it kind of comes late. You're so busy in doing it that some of those revelations come like
Yeah.
randomly out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
The other question is, I like, not question, but just observation, the milestones piece. So you basically want to follow from either the first milestone post the
Mm-hmm.
death
Yes.
through till college graduation,
Yes.
through
That's what I would
wedding,
love to do. I
through
don't want to
wedding,
be. Yes. I don't want to
through the
be
baby
the
shower of the first baby.
everything. I
Because you're
don't
why? Let me.
Be-
Who are you representing when you do that?
the mom. The mom. She's no longer here. She's not going to be here forever.
Yep.
So, and it's crazy because because even for my son's birthday recently, there was about 6 kids that I did the parties for at my son's birthday.
At his
At
birthday,
his birthday party.
you included
So
others.
I included them, told them bring whoever they want, bring the nana to whoever, and they came. And then I took some of the kids and I said, listen, whenever you're going through, you guys have each other. Because my son used to come home weeping when a kid would get mad. That's why your dad's dead. Or the little girl, she's experienced the same thing. All these other children don't get to experience the bullying of not having a parent. People don't think about that part.
Let's be 100. There's bullying, there's the impact of losing your parent,
Mm-hmm.
but we don't ever sort of correlate that our young people just they're kids.
Mm-hmm.
Some of that is learned from home.
Yeah.
But anyway, the correlation of, so there's a whole different you could be bullied in general,
Mm-hmm.
and then to have that extra
Mm-hmm.
where and your daddy's dead or your mommy's dead.
And all the children that I've spoke to, my friend's daughter, my son, another Miss Mahogany, her baby, her grandbaby, they all been through that. So that's why I wanted them to know, other kids, this isn't normal what you guys are going through.
Mm-hmm.
But it's okay. You guys are very strong to have gone through that, still get up. You dance, you do poetry, you do this, and like whatever. But you guys are very strong to get up and go through that. I'm a grown woman. I lost my mother. I think about it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So for you to be that young, I didn't lose my mom that young.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even know what to do, where to start.
At 52. Listen,
you know what I mean? We all need our mamas.
Yeah.
No matter how old
my mother's
we are.
a big reason. One question.
Mm-hmm.
Was doing some stuff a few days before, but on the day that I count that Java with Jimmy started, it was, is this going to be an everyday coffee hour? My mother asked me that. So I'm trying to just figure out which way to go, because there's so many different ways to go. Like, how do you get support? Where is this? Dumb question. I know some of this comes out of pocket.
A lot of it comes out of pocket.
She said
a lot
not
of it,
some, a lot.
Yeah, a lot of it
comes out of pocket.
But I know, because I know how to craft things.
Okay.
I just make it work. But right now it is coming out of my own pocket. But Miss Kathleen Turner, shout out to her. She has donated she's donated like linen.
Mm-hmm.
People donated in the beginning, like that. After that, I'm like 20 parties in by now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
the oh, that's nice has sort of worn off.
Yeah.
So you're in this for the long game.
Yeah.
And are you going to are you a nonprofit? Are you going to start a nonprofit?
Nonprofit.
You are a nonprofit, up and running.
Definitely, yeah.
You have a 501c3.
That's right. This week
It's-
should be
your
this week.
the
But I do have a
determination from the
fiscal-
IRS.
Yes.
But you have a
Yeah.
fiscal agent.
Yes.
Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a quick break, everyone. And in the meantime, I'm going to get Sheik to give me her Cash App.
Okay.
Or because what we do, we've been known here at times. I think the most we raised was for either, I think Gene. He's going to kill me because I forgot his last name. But I think we raised to Mama. My mother and Mama Java is still here.
Hey, Mama Java.
We're going to take a break. Get your Cash App. I think we raised him that day about $400.
Aw.
And so if you know, I want to get folks to rally. I still wake out of my Ma. I love you, Ma. She just going. Mother is going to be mother. Listen, folks, we're going to take a quick break and come back with Sheik and hear how you can support. And also about some things that are coming up. You're getting ready to plan a gala.
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to hear about that when we come back. Folks, we will be right back with you in just 2 seconds.
For the innovators, the dreamers, the risk takers, independent workers who keep our neighborhoods thriving, Connector Care from the Massachusetts Health Connector has plans for every lifestyle and budget.
Having access to affordable healthcare is for everyone in our community.
Connector Care plans help more people save on healthcare that covers all their needs. Find out if you qualify for Connector Care. Visit mahealthconnector.org or call 1-877-MA-ENROLL.
I'm a very sensitive person, and I feel the pain of my people. They know me, they call on me, and I assure them that I'm not a provider, but I am one who cares. I always say to them, well, it's better to know than not to know, because if you know, you can do something about it. Think about the loved ones around you. Think about the ones that love seeing you come through that door. Take the step and get tested. That's it.
Save lives and get screened for colon cancer. For more information, visit boston.gov/cancer.
Hey, everybody, we're back with Sheik, who is the CEO and founder of Parties from Above. And just before we went to break, we were just talking about the fact that you do a lot of this out of pocket.
Yeah.
Out of your pocket.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're in the process now of getting, hopefully this week, let's pray. Today's Thursday. So all the mothers board, when y'all be praying and pray tonight and go to sleep, pray. Oh God, I got a whole bunch of extra stuff in the shot. Pray for Sheik to get her letter tomorrow.
Yes.
You said this week. Today's Thursday.
This week. Well, I called them. They said, I've been calling them every day. Hi, IRS. Is it there? Yes, we got it. We got it. We just
so they're waiting
for the letter part,
okay.
Whatever.
But I did hear you say one thing. You have a 501c3 fiscal conduit.
Yeah.
Did I hear you? Okay.
Yeah.
And so Jimmy, please give. I knew Miss Teresa was coming. This woman does branding. You see that?
Yes.
You see the clock?
Oh.
You see this? You see that? That's not a sign. That's a damn cutting board.
Oh my God.
I just use it as a sign. That is done by Miss Teresa T minus is what I call her.
That is so dope.
So what else is around? The coaster that your glass is on. Miss Teresa made that.
That is amazing, Miss Teresa.
Yes, Miss Teresa.
See, me as a party planner, I need those.
You and her. You and her.
We gonna go crazy. We gonna please introduce me to Miss Teresa.
Oh Lord, have mercy. But listen, in all seriousness, I want to make sure that you all are aware that in the comments you can go to the hyperlink. Somebody tested for me. Click that link, and that should take you to Parties from Above GoFundMe. And what you're able to do is go make a donation there. You have the GoFundMe. If you're comfortable giving your Cash App, we can put that up there if that's easier for folks. But what I would like folks to do is to, if and when you're able, everything counts, whether it's $5, $10, $100, or $1,000. Please send that to or sign up for the GoFundMe. Put a little indication of, Java or something so she knows that we help. But also, if you have what other, if people don't have money, what are some other
Yeah, in-kind donations are always amazing for parties.
Give me examples. And now
plates of like the plates with characters. I'm not trying to be like picky.
No, because let's keep it 100.
Parties.
When I solicit like clothes and stuff, I'm adamant about the fact, don't come here with a trash bag with mildew clothes. Like, have your clothes come out the cleaners or brand new. And so please be specific as hell.
Yeah.
And tell us exactly what you need.
Like, prints accosting. Like, so I do the backdrop banners.
Yep.
Shout out to Studio 24.
Antsy
definitely, he does his best. He really hooks me up.
Have you ever text him on a Friday morning and tell him you need 1,000 flyers on Saturday?
No.
I'm going to try that tomorrow. Hi, Antsy.
Well,
I love you, bro.
Banner. He texted me and told me tomorrow he will have my bluey banner of this cute little kid whose party I have to do. Unfortunately,
when it's for the kids, that gives Antsy just a little bit extra. Yeah. Shout out to my bro.
Yeah. So Antsy, shout out to him.
Okay. So you do printing, and that takes money to help,
Yeah.
But when you said character plates, like what?
Like this kid has Bluey coming up.
Who's Bluey? Is that that's not Blue's Clues.
No, Bluey is a girl. So yeah. There you go. So Bluey is a new character. I'm just learning about Bluey, but this is like the second kid that
wants Bluey.
So if people want to come help move chairs, because sometimes, let's say Cleon has an event the night before.
Yes.
And the chairs, I don't want to use those chairs.
Yep.
And we have like 100 chairs.
Okay.
There's mornings I've definitely moved them chairs if Cleon isn't available.
Yep.
But if Cleon's available or whatever, he definitely helps. But if he's not available, he has a life too.
Yes.
I be in there moving them chairs until my friend Joanna comes. So all hands on deck.
Okay.
Cups, plates, napkins.
Do you have an Amazon wish list?
No.
So I've been around Miss Teresa and them a lot. And when I moved here, they was like, you got a wish list? And I was like, no. So do you use Amazon?
Yes, all the time.
So why don't you put an Amazon wish list together and get that to me and we'll post it.
Aww.
Yeah. We'll post it. Yeah. And you should post it too. Post it on GoFundMe, post it on your Facebook. But if you do an Amazon wish list, we'll definitely post it and I'll solicit and ask folks to give.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
So that's in kind in the form of any type of character, plates, cups,
Yeah.
really those type of things. If folks have them, they're new.
Right.
Not that you washed and wrapped up in napkins and put in a plastic bag like we used to do in the Old Baptist Church back in the day after Women's Day. But no, in all seriousness, all type of characters. Bella, Blue's Clues. I don't know who these new people are.
I don't think the kids watch Blue's Clues no more. I ain't seen Blue's Clues in a while.
You're not gonna do me.
Ain't no Barney, ain't no Blue's
Ain't
Clues.
no I love you, you love me.
No, I don't see him no more.
Well, they was trying to mess with Barney for a while.
I know. Barney was acting up. Barney was cutting up now.
Did you see the meme going around on Hood Barney?
No.
Oh, listen. Did you listen? And then look. It's after dark.
Oh,
So Barney's purple.
Yeah.
Somebody put a purple piece of fruit in front of Barney.
Oh my
And I saw
God.
your purple piece of fruit, eggplant.
Lord Jesus.
Cheek, when I saw that, I said, oh, Jesus. Anyway, all right, let's get focused. All right. So we're going to do the Amazon wish list.
Okay.
And we also have in the link in right there, y'all active right now is the GoFundMe. So for those of you either after the show or if you want to go do it now while you're feeling compelled to do so, please go make a $5, $10, $100. Oh Jesus.
What?
So remember I said that me and my team and a few of us, I want you to look right there and see. Remember we were trying.
Oh, Miss Teresa.
Yeah, but look at
Shirako. That's fine. People have been butchering my name for my whole life. When I worked in the healthcare field,
what was it?
I worked in the ICU and I worked with the elderly people. My nickname was Shishi.
Shishi, okay.
Period.
Shishi.
Because ain't no elderly person about to call me Shiaka. I was like Shishi. Shishi's fine.
But Miss Teresa, that is.
Yes, Miss Teresa. Yes, we do. Because, that would be nice to have memorabilia of their parent.
Oh, God, you too. Lord Jesus.
Because I've been like shying away. Like I just printed something out of the mom and it just came out really blurry.
Okay. I mean, Girl, I got t-shirts. I got, he does wrestling stuff. I got tumblers. Yeah. I got bags. I got face cloths. I got out in the summer Java events or whatever. I got mugs.
Yeah.
I got Miss Teresa is so Miss Teresa with me right now is on gift restriction. she can't send nothing else. So guess who? Miss Teresa.
I gotta send a picture of the parent.
Okay. But no, in all seriousness, she Latoya Minus?
I know her.
That's Toya's aunt.
Okay.
So yeah. So
yeah,
all right.
actually helped do her baby's the granddaughter's.
Yep. I'm actually getting ready. I gotta get the team the email. I want to check in with Toya and Charmaine Burrell.
I don't know.
Yeah. So you do it for parents. Do you do it for children as well? For who so like Toya and Charmaine whose children have passed. Do you do anything on that end? Okay.
I haven't done anything for them, but I do it for basically for the child.
For the child, okay. Maybe next year around, and it gives us a year.
Maybe I could do like a one big party.
That's what I'm thinking.
For all the
survivors,
moms and you know what I mean?
Yep.
But yeah, for the most part, I just come in for the kids.
It would give us a year. We could get Tina's coming on next Thursday. Tina Sherry from the Peace Institute.
Okay.
Reverend Tina.
You know what? So everyone keeps telling me I need to link with her.
I got you.
Okay.
There'll be an email that goes out tonight. So what I'll do is I'll introduce you to Rachel. They do the day-to-day. Rachel Rodriguez?
Yes.
She's at the little.
I know that's my girl.
So get with Rachel and then because I think next year that would be dope for us to do.
Yeah.
We do one big, and people are doing stuff. Tina, our sister from We Are Better Together, Miss Ruthie, and other folks like that. But just sitting here now and the way, and the more the merrier. Why can't the mothers go out to 3 or 4 different events around Mother's Day that's going to big them up and give them some encouragement? Why not?
Yeah.
So maybe we can think about that for next year.
Or maybe throw some of the adults like a nice birthday party. You know what I mean? Maybe.
It may not be their birthday, but something like
if all of their birthdays is in March or something.
Okay. I don't know if we can commit to doing that. I like the bigger idea. I like the bigger idea. But see, this is what happens.
But this is work.
Creatives' brains start going, but we got it
for me.
It is work. Well,
a lot of work, hard work. I was blowing balloons all night for like.
What was the guys that's Domino? Remember the one that would play the horn? Nah, we different in age. You're not gonna do me.
I don't know who that is.
That's a whole nother convo about this. Okay, let me ask you. This is mad random. You would know Gladys Knight.
Oh yeah.
Peebo Bryson.
Yes.
Roberta Flack.
Yes.
I'm trying to stump you on one. Shalimar.
No, I don't know who that is. Maybe if I heard the song. I don't know the name.
Shalimar. Somewhere There's a Love Just for Me.
Can you sing the song?
No. No. Nope. Oh God. Pastor Marion said, or maybe do it quarterly. for everybody in that quarter, we do quarterly birthday parties for the parents or something. We'll figure it out. But when we do, we're gonna need y'all to help and support. We'll figure it out.
Definitely. I'll do it, but you know,
It can't be
it's a lot.
a heavier lift.
But like I said, Cleon made me.
So you have the space.
Yeah.
It's just getting the resources, a DJ, and stuff like that. If folks know, you'll get a lot of people that will donate.
Yeah.
In-kind assistance, a DJ donating. Well, you got connections. A DJ donating their time, a light person donating their time, because in these things, I'm sure you also aim for excellence. That it's not just a plastic tablecloth and plastic forks and a cake from Starbucks from Stop and Shop.
No.
What? Let's go there. What is
actually a guy named I don't want to get his name wrong, but he Well Adapted. It's a Black-owned sneaker store. He has donated.
He does customs.
I don't know.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Stay
focused, Jimmy. Stay focused.
He has donated $150 for each and every cake that I've provided for the kids so far.
He just drops 150
every party. Every kid's party. He has not missed.
What's his name again?
G. Williams.
Well, what's the name of his business?
Well Adapted.
Well Adapted?
Yes.
On Instagram?
Yeah.
Let's show this brother some love. So do me a favor. And for those of you that are on Instagram, oh, Jesus. My Instagram, when I go to the search bar, that algorithm, I'm going to show you in a minute. Well Adapted.
I'm scared, y'all.
We have to, don't be scared. You're going to enjoy it. Well Adapted CG. The one on the top?
Yeah.
Okay. So please go follow Well Adapted Shop. That's WE. So on Instagram, listen, we do this stuff in real time.
Oh, and he has offered to donate a pair of sneakers to each child.
Okay. We're going to do this stuff in real time so you can get some love. Ask him in a couple of days, be like, did you all of a sudden get a whole bunch of followers out of nowhere the other night? Just look at him and be like, I did that. It's on the phone. So that's WELL. She could say something to them while you on camera by yourself.
Oh my goodness.
What you got going? You have anything coming up? The gala. What do you
So I didn't pick a date yet.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure you was going to be the person hosting. So
now
that I'm here.
You did not. Yo,
Yep,
so I do that
did.
all the I do it with the politicians all the time. I'm like, so if you win the election, can we get you live right now?
Right.
That you going to pay back.
Well, one politician that has been very resourceful.
Nope, he didn't show up to my. He was invited on the show and he didn't show up. I started to text him today to tell. I don't know who you're talking about.
Chris?
Yes.
Oh my God. Chris, where was you at?
He's been very supportive. I seen you got a citation at the State House for Black excellence.
Yeah.
So tell us how did it feel to be seen in that space? Because you didn't go into it for that.
No, I didn't. I didn't go. Like, I'm just happy to be a part of being on your show, being at the State House. Like, this is crazy to me, like in a great way. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know. It's a blessing.
Amen. Please go follow this brother that does it for you.
Yes.
Okay. Please go follow this Black-owned business.
Yep. And make sure they follow Cleon too.
Follow Cleon. Follow
Cleon Byron. That's
follow
my guy.
Cleon Byron, and shout out to Dr. Jesus. I'd be going by the Facebook and IG names, but yes, follow her too. The good sister, the chiropractor, Shalia. Lord Jesus, I'm gonna get in trouble. So this is Well Adapted, y'all. Please go to IG and follow him. Just based on the fact that he shows this sister so much love by giving a donation, $150 toward the cake. And then also he's giving a pair of sneakers to every child.
Yes.
For who you do. And he's donating that.
He's donated. Yeah. And my other friend, Jennifer Taylor, she's been making majority of the cakes. Like when I'm talking like $300 cakes for the 150.
She's so basically you're working out getting the cakes.
Yes. It's a lot of asking and bartering.
Yep.
I'll do your birthday party free if you do this.
the professional bartering is real. It is really real. But it also, how does it feel when someone comes to you with the budget and you're actually able to pay the people that you usually barter
Amazing.
With? Because I'm like, if you look out for me when I don't got it, when I get the corporate funding, charge me the corporate rate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And don't give me the family discount voluntarily.
Yeah.
Like, If I need to, let me ask for it.
Yeah.
But if you look out for me when I need you to, oh, bruh, there's some people right now that they looked out when I didn't have no budget. Oh, these next 2 weeks, we're gonna give them the corporate rate. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Exactly.
What's the name of the sister that does the cakes? Is she on IG?
Jennifer Taylor.
What's
Oh man.
Go ahead.
I got
What we'll do, y'all, we'll incorporate some of these commercials. Hey, everybody, if you would like to advertise on Java with Jimmy, here's a great example of what will happen in the middle of a segment. You can provide us with a 15 to 30-second commercial, and we will play that for you. Here's an example here from our partner, the Museum of Science.
This is a farm, and this is growth. This is a brick, and this is a foundation. This is energy. This is fuel. This is a spark. And this is our Earthshot, a reboot of belief in our ability to live sustainably, an engine for enthusiasm about what's possible, and a year of generating more of the one resource we can't live without: hope.
So, folks, we're back. Y'all getting some behind the scenes here. Did you get her on IG?
Hold on.
See, you as bad as me. You get your phone to do one thing and get a notification and get distracted.
Hold on. Let me see. Where's she at?
But for those of you that are just joining us, wondering what's going on tonight, I have the opportunity to talk to Sheik, who is the founder. Oh, Jesus.
What?
My shirt looks wider than what it is. I think it is. Anyway, we have the opportunity to talk to Sheik, who is the founder and CEO from Parties from Above. And right now we're just talking about what we want you to do. There are a couple of businesses that support her. And so what we'd like you to do is go support them by following them on Instagram. So this young man here from Well Adapted CG, he provides $150 toward the cake and also a pair of sneakers for her Parties from Above. Parties from Above is basically an initiative where Sheik gives parties, well, not just parties for birthdays, but what she wants to do is acknowledge the milestones for the children up through, at best, when you get the funding, you get the $1 million, at best, all the way up to the baby shower of the first child. So birthday, graduation, Christmas, college graduation, wedding, first baby shower. Because at some point after 20 years, you got to, Jesus Lord,
they're gonna be like,
you're going to be invited to, you're going to need to get a schedule and whatnot, because I can see 5-10 years from now, can you come to my graduation? You'll be going to help and represent anyway, but then there'll be stuff that they'll just invite you to because of what you, because you'll be, have people after you've done this, have you like become part of family?
absolutely.
Yeah. How does that
Absolutely.
feel?
It feels so good. Like when I seen one little girl, she'd be like, so next year, right?
She's already planning.
And it's so unfortunate because she breaks my heart because she lost both parents.
How old is she?
She's not. Is she? No, she's 11
now.
She's not 11.
How old
now.
was she when she
Like
lost it?
9. So the dad passed in his sleep, and then the mom passed from cancer.
What
the
was it
next
in the
year.
time for within a year?
Within a
At
year.
9 years
At
old?
9 years old.
Jesus.
I can go deeper. The grandmama lost 3 children.
Who is the caregiver for the girl?
Yes.
Jesus.
Now, see, and that's why when you brought up doing parties for the caregivers, I definitely would like to do that.
Okay.
I just have not. I've already been thinking about that. It's just, how am I going to do that?
So one thing that Tina is gifted at is she will listen to your vision. She'll cut it up. She'll criticize it. She'll tell you, ask you what your motive. She will almost try to convince you not to do it to make sure that you've been through everything. She's going to ask you about self-care. And I'm going to check in with you about that as well.
God.
We're going to have that convo. What's
You
happening?
know why we got to see? Listen, every time somebody asks me about that, I just be like, I don't even know. I don't know.
We're gonna talk about that for a second. But no, Tina is out. You need to sit with Tina. And if you're not doing anything, knowing you probably have something planned, and I know you mentioned you lost your mom, but she does the Mother's Day Walk for Peace. And it may not be the best. Hit Rachel and be like, yo, Jimmy told me I need to sit with your boss. But sit with Rachel too. And is she aware of your vision and what you're doing? Y'all just friends.
I don't think I haven't had the time.
When Rachel hears about how long you been doing this?
Like what, 6 months? 6 months?
Really? I thought you was gonna say a couple of years.
Seriously, no, I've been doing it for other people like that I knew personally.
Yeah.
For
But
as
this nonprofit, as an entity,
that's only been
really?
like, yeah. And I've already done about
you need
15 to like a lot of parties.
You need to tell Rachel what you're doing and then say, hey, can you set me up to sit with Tina for half an hour, 45 minutes?
Yeah, because
And
this is
she
not
will
good.
she will help you, and I'll support and do what I can to help
Yeah.
it. But yeah, I think that caregiver piece is definitely important. And so that's just one example of the families that you work with. So this 9-year-old, 11-year-old now is telling you, so you're going to do her sweet 16.
Yeah, so I go all the way up to the sweet 16s. Like
Okay, for the girls.
Yeah,
Okay.
for all the
Kids. Okay.
Yeah, because for the boys, I call it a king 16. So might do a sneaker ball. One little boy was on a basketball court. Actually, Jamal donated the space.
Jamal from One Love
Sports Academy. So this kid, his
Not surprised.
dad, unfortunately, was murdered at the basketball court or something like that. So he really wanted to, but the dad loved basketball.
Yep.
And the kid wanted a basketball theme. So I was calling everyone like, hey, this is what I'm doing. The kid really wanted a basketball theme. And I was like, how dope would it be if we did it on an actual basketball court?
And Jamal helped arrange it?
He sure did. In Hyde Park.
This is just God. Miss Teresa, we see that you spelled it right. And she, Jesus Lord, she just sent you a message inbox and a friend request. She done found you on Facebook under your government. Yo, Miss Teresa ain't no joke.
No.
Oh my God, this is funny. So it doesn't surprise me about Jamal. I'm just what is my mother saying? Father, continue. Oh God. Father, continue to open doors. Oh God. Shiaka. MC and touch the hearts of others who look out for everyone. Yes, Ma.
Thank you, Mom. Amen.
My mother does not play. We're going to get ready to wrap up. The funny thing is they're part of this thing with Union
Why?
We need to talk. Union Capital Boston.
Okay.
Because they once a year put out a grant to an individual for different type of projects. And so you might be able to, and if you know quarterly or you do 2 things, you might be able to write to them and submit the grant for, and you don't have to, if you don't have your status yet, when that comes back out, you can submit the grant for up to $10,000 to support events and whatnot. So yeah, I think once you get the 501, but you got a fiscal conduit. Anybody does grant writing, hit this sister up. How can people reach you? We need to make sure that people know. You want them to follow you on IG or email?
My IG is, I'm always active on that one.
What is it?
It's Parties from
at PARTIESFROM
_ above.
Oh, Parties from _ above.
Yep. And then you could see my work and what I've done for the kids, and a few of the kids are on there. Yeah.
So along with Brother Well Adapted, I know that's not his name, but along with following them, please go to Instagram and follow Chic as well, and also Well Adapted. And don't forget the GoFundMe. GoFundMe is hyperlinked like right there in the comments. So click. Can someone tell me can someone click the link and just make sure that it works? I asked earlier and I don't see a note. I just want to make sure we have the right one. They are going in. Oh, someone wants to cash out.
Oh, it's Parties from Above 1. You'll see like a throne chair or something I decorated.
All right. Cash. My sister's real slick. She's basically telling me I forgot. She was like, I didn't catch the cash app. What is it? $ Parties.
Parties from Above 1.
The number 1?
Yeah.
All right. So that is the cash app. So you have options: Parties from Above 1, and also GoFundMe. Parties from Above 1 and GoFundMe. And then if you want to follow Chic on Instagram, please go do that to raise her followers and share when she posts things with parties and whatnot. Please share that. And I think we got everything covered.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you thinking for the gala for the Royce? What's up, brother? You know Royce Field?
Yes.
That's the dude.
Yeah, that is my guy. I met with him
already. He's the only reason that I didn't text you back yet, bro. Good to see you.
I met him already. He just came down And
He's a good brother
actually
that
gonna help.
does.
Oh, thank you, Royce. He actually, I was introduced to him by Chris, actually, and
I'm
Yeah,
giving Chris a hard
y'all-
time because he stood me up.
No, don't worry. I'm gonna get on him, and I'm
Okay.
gonna make sure
And tell him
we
I
fix
called him out
this.
on Java with Jimmy.
Yeah, no, I am, because he should have been here.
No, he was doing something actually at the house. It was like an agricultural day.
no,
And he was making sure that food equity was going on. He didn't have time that day.
Oh,
It's
okay,
all
okay.
seriousness.
You know,
I'm
he's
just giving him
important
a hard
sometimes.
time. Yeah.
No, sir. He's a
But
great
brother
guy.
Royce, so he Chris hooked you up with Royce.
Yeah.
Royce is a good brother, and he comes from good stock. I don't know if you remember the name or heard of the name Chillwell back in the day.
Yeah, when I met his dad,
I'm telling
I was
my
like, he's a
age now,
legend.
but
No, he's a
just-
legend. Definitely.
The day he was like, because he keeps it real, he was like, keep doing what you're doing. I was like,
Yeah,
okay.
his dad's a legend.
Yep.
But Royce is, he's a good dude, and he's gonna help me with the grant writing and all that good stuff.
Okay.
Said. So
All right. And
I think
again,
I'm in good hands.
okay, absolutely. Oh, Royce is gonna help with the
Mhm.
oh, so yeah, you good.
Yeah.
So Auntie Paula, please help spread the word about what Chic is doing, Parties from Above. Go back and watch it if you didn't catch it in the beginning. Paula said, she's aware. She said this lady and her mission is dope. All right, so Auntie, you never have to wonder what she's thinking. Oh God.
Thank you.
You need to follow her. She's spicy drama. I think we got everything covered. Once again, I just want to make sure and reiterate, please donate. If it's $5, $10, 20, 1,000, 500, go donate to the Cash App. Also follow Chic at Parties from Above _ on Instagram, and also follow Well Adapted, who is supporting her by giving the equivalent of about a good, kids sneakers these days could be $150, like $300 for every party.
Yeah.
How many parties have you done so far under the entity?
15 to 20.
So 15 to 20 times 300. That's what that brother has done to support this sister. So go follow him, and also consider supporting that business. And also, if you don't want to do the Cash App, you can go to the GoFundMe. And no one tested it for me yet. Can someone Oh, no, it's all good, love. Keep going. Amazing. Oh, my mother said it worked. The link works.
Thank you.
Okay, so the link works. So please go ahead and donate, and love you, Ma.
Love you, Ma. Love you,
My
Mama
mother. She's the only person. She's the only person where I'm comfortable saying fan. She's my number one fan.
Aww.
Lord Jesus, she do not play. All right, we're going to get ready to wrap up, everyone. Today is Thursday. It's my Friday. So we won't see y'all until Monday at 9 o'clock. And Monday at 9 o'clock, we are beginning awareness of mental health awareness month for BIPOC people. And we are beginning that on Monday. We're working with Pure Spark. You ain't got to wait. I got one more question to ask you. We're working with Pure Spark around the thing. What is meditation and how it can help with stress? So that's what we're talking about on this coming Monday. So you know what I'm about to ask. Let me put the camera back on you. So with all this wonderful stuff that you're doing, how's Chic taking care of Chic?
Blowing balloons. Decorated. Literally, that is therapeutic for me.
But listen, as somebody who often says helping the community, giving back, and make sure that others are straight is BS.
But this is true.
It is. I get it.
But and then like just being in my realm, it's like I'm being in my bubble. I'm just alone. I have time to think and believe it. I don't
There's
know.
the only reason why
I don't know what I do for me. Like I really don't. I don't have time to do nothing for me.
But and listen, Mira, you got to. If it's someone who is starting out early in this space, take it from an OG. I can't believe I just own that. Take it from me, sis. You learn it early, because what will happen is if you're not intentional, your access to you will be ridiculously open. Right now, it may seem manageable that you're not intentional about it. 6 months down the line, a year down the line, you don't want to lose your hair. You don't want to either lose a lot of weight, gain weight, and it's a lot. And so, and the nature of what you're doing It's a lot. So
Yeah.
I put it this way: when I hook you up with Tina, you'll be, oh God, yeah, you'll be good. You'll be good. I'm gonna talk to Rachel, and Rachel gonna hook you up with Tina, and you'll be good. You got to protect yourself. You got to protect your peace, and you got to be careful because unfortunately, in this space, there are leeches.
Mm-hmm.
There are people that will come
Mm-hmm.
and do blow up one balloon,
Mm-hmm.
and then next thing in the paper, such and such had a wonderful community event for.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's after dark, so I'm not gonna go. I'm going to behave. Look right here and tell the folks what it is that you want to say to them in your closing message.
Oh.
And you gotta look in the camera.
Oh my God. You know, I got lazy eye, Lord.
What?
No, I just
bad as me because I be telling people.
wait. Where do I gotta look? Right
this
there?
one. This one.
Okay.
You did not say that because I tell people all the time I pay for my smile. So we got some cameras up. Listen,
So
beautifully and fearfully and wonderfully are you made, sir.
thank you.
So,
Thank you.
Tell the peoples.
I just want to thank you guys and anybody who wants to be a part of what I'm doing, you're more than welcome to be. Just hit me up on my Instagram. The parties from above, parties from _above. And thank you.
Now I can ask for the money all I want. You hit the money.
Yeah, you guys can hit the Cash App at parties from above 1.
Wait a minute, is it dollar? Is it dollar sign or hashtag?
It's $.
Sorry,
You gotta put $.
I'm not going to be the reason you don't get your blessing. Look, I'm glad we did this again.
Yeah, and anything, literally anything counts. Anything.
Okay, and then the GoFundMe. What's your goal on the GoFundMe?
25,000.
1,000. Oh, sorry. I was going to look at you and go back in the OG status and say, woman, you better raise that to 5-6 figures. Shoot. Okay. So that's it for us this evening. Thank you. You were Exit Fame was my last guest here for After Dark. So thank you for being here, following up with him. Just a few announcements. Come June, y'all. I went and saw the studio space today. We got options. We got options to have a 40-person podcast. We can have a with audience. We can have another space with 100 people in the audience. So that's coming in June. Also, FYI, the first week in June, we'll be taking a break. I've been telling y'all for a few weeks, I got to go get a smile upgrade. I saw the dentist yesterday, and June 3rd is the date. So anyway, that's it for me. No other announcements. Monday, we'll talk meditation. And we'll see you guys on Monday at 9 a.m. Please don't forget to support this sister. Follow the folks that we mentioned on Instagram as well. DM them and just say thank you for what you're doing for Parties from Above. You all don't know that, like, when business owners get those little hits and whatnot, one, it makes them feel good. Two, instead of 100, they'll be donating 200. You just don't know what stuff like that does. So that's it for me. We will see you guys Monday morning at 9 a.m. Have a great weekend, everybody. Stay safe, especially our college students. We're coming up on graduation weekend, and just be focused and be careful. All right. You good?
Yeah, thank you.
Not a problem. This was good. I enjoyed it. We'll see y'all on Monday at 9 a.m. Peace.